Work, nigga. Gang, B-I-B-O,
One double O,
B-I-B-O.
Big B-boy on them gang shit, you know,
big
rockin'
B-boy on them
nigga.
niggas.
Became my blunt, bitch.
You're watching the master at work.
Smoke 'em like a BK, that's GG.
Blunt.
On the range, still smoke on your OG.
On your OG.
Tryna put a BK on TV.
On TV.
Now tells little hoe come don't meet. Now tells little bro come link up.
Hey yo, what up squad? Welcome back to HOODROK Entertainment, realest, illest, dopest, most active reaction channel on YouTube. Bro, what's happening with some sports, bro? So the weekends come early here in New Zealand. It's Matariki, which is a national holiday, public holiday here in New Zealand. Matariki's the Maori New Year's and all that kind of stuff. So Maori are like Polynesians. I'm a Polynesian, right? I'm Maori. We're the indigenous people of New Zealand. So I'm Maori and Nigerian, African Polynesian. You know what I'm saying? So it's a Maori thing. It's indigenous to New Zealand, and yo, it's a national public holiday. So I thought we'd kick our weekend off early, get into our sports reactions. I've still got a couple music reactions to do. I've got to do a Swedish album later on today, and there's a couple other ones that have been sitting on the list. But we're kicking our sports off early with some Michael Jordan, bro. We're kicking it off with the come on, Black Jesus. My G. The undisputed. No debate needed. King of basketball. King of the court. The greatest of all time, bro. No debates needed. Big facts, bro. So anyway, Michael Jordan versus Dominique Wilkins dunk off 1988. I was 5 at that time. I started watching basketball, NBA at around 10 years old. You know what I mean? Collected all the basketball cards, all of that shit. You know, I had all the Skybox cards, all the Ultra Flare cards, all that shit. But I had the pleasure of watching Dominique and Michael Jordan play in their prime. So yo, we're gonna get into this. Run the numbers up on this. If there's anything else you want me to react to, send it in. I've got some NHL trash talk coming up, which is gonna be cool, bro, because I love contact sports. You know what I mean? I played rugby league for 26 years, all of that. So I'm dying to get into the trash talk on the NHL. That'll be fun. But yo, let's kick this off, bro. You already know all of this. HOODROK Entertainment, what's that? Yeah, I thought while I was eating my lunch I'd tap in, you know what I mean? I had a spare hour, so, and I bought some weed to blaze for after that. You know what up?
I think that the dunk contest is a creativity thing, and more or less instincts for me, actually. So
Give my
I
screen.
don't like to practice. I just like to go out and do and let.
Bullshit ass shit.
I think that the dunk contest is a creativity thing, and more or less instincts for me, actually. So I don't like to practice. I just like to go out and do and let creativity take over.
Sometimes it's the best way, man.
I tend to when
play what's in front of you.
Practice something or plan something, I tend to mess it up, and so I'd rather just let creativity take over. And then.
But we do that in rugby a lot because it's non-stop play, right? It's not like American football where every down you run a play that you've been practicing and training for. It's not like that. You know, by the way, American football, for those that don't know, was invented by a rugby player. Which is why you get that. Where do you think you got the term touchdown from? Well, the reason why he's called it a touchdown is because back when you first started playing rugby, and in rugby now, you got to touch the ball down in the end zone to score. That's where the term touchdown comes from. But anyway, a lot of the times, bro, if say a player fumbles the ball and the opposition are able to pick it up straight away, the play will continue. And at that point, you've got to play what's in front of you, right? So creativity, IQ on the field, all that kind of shit comes into play. Your instincts, a whole bunch of shit.
I tend to mess it up, and so I'd rather just let let creativity take over and instinct.
And injured last year, he's back this year to defend a previous championship of 1985. The human highlights film. This, of course, is Dominique Wilkins.
The human highlights film. I didn't know they called him it.
Heavyweight champion. He wants to show that he can his man, and he is like a defending heavyweight champion. He wants to show that he can do it, and he's got the best variety. Really, he has the power to go along with it.
And he can fly, bro. That's, you know.
He says this year he is on a mission for the season, for the slam dunk. Well, they're on their feet in Chicago for this man, their man, the defending champion, Michael Jordan.
This is what the judges are going to have to deal with this afternoon. Much like Spud Webb when he was in Dallas, everybody expects a 10 from Michael Jordan.
Facts are right.
Picked him because he always picks the home crowd favorite. Here is the defending champion, Michael Jordan.
Well, the judges, they got a lot of pressure on them. They got to come through with big scores for Jordan. Of course, Jordan wants to put some pressure on everybody by trying to do something special right out of the gate.
You call that special?
He's just warming up. He's just warming up.
Before he got there. There's a 9.
Well, we go back and we'll take a look, and Jordan is saying, I got to put some pressure on. And, you know, again, you can't ever tell what he's going to do. You look like
smooth with it.
360 or something.
Nice, smooth with it.
We'll take a look, and Jordan is saying, I got to put some pressure on. And, you know, again, you can't ever tell what he's going to do. You look like he might have done a 360 or something, turned inside out, kicks his legs out, and the crowd responds.
And only a 47. The crowd not real happy with that. I'd tell you what, I couldn't do that one in my dreams. Michael Jordan said that he hoped to get to the finals with a dunk that was not as spectacular as the one he wanted to pull out then. So he did get a 47. He is now the leader, number 2 out of the 5 who have dunked so far. 41. So 41's the number here that Dominique needs to better in order to advance to the semifinal rounds. Dominique Wilkins from the Atlanta Hawks, the 1985 champion.
Here we go. What we got? Woo! That was deep too. That was deep.
Now we saw a reverse two-hander before, Steve, early in the competition, but not with the flair that Dominique just put on that, or with the power.
And the quickness exploded into that basket right down there. You'll take a look. Now watch, I think what he does is really give it some juice. He cradles the ball, then spreads his legs out and really throws it down. That's a good pop for Wilkins.
49.
49 for Dominique Wilkins to put him in first place.
Oh, listen to the Jordan fans. They ain't liking that.
47, Drexler 44, Anderson 42. Dominique Wilkins. He first dunked when he was a 5'8", 9th grader. Here comes Michael Jordan. Jordan had a 47 on his first dunk.
5'8".
Needs 41 points on this to be first in this first round. He'll get more than 41. Now, see, again, that was very similar to the Dominique dunk. But again, the legs are out. He double clutches
Dominique
the ball.
slayed that one.
I mean, things that catch the eye of the judges. Watch it again. Here he takes off. Now watch, the legs are out in the air. He pulls them up. He spreads them out. Pulls it from down low, up high for the two-hand dunk. That's an appealing dunk.
And kind of leans his head out of the way to give the illusion, I'm really up there. Watch, see, look, and he gets his head out of the way and throws it over the top.
And the crowd has booed the 47 Jordan was awarded. He has 2 47s,
Hey, fair enough, bro.
94 points.
I think, yo, the 49, come on, bro. Dominic slayed that when they both did the same dunk, and I'm like I said, Jordan's the greatest player of all time, bro. I'm a Jordan fan, but Dominique, he looks smooth with that, bro. He looks smooth with that.
Remember, there are 7 competitors. Ron Harper had to drop out today because of a foot injury. The number to beat is 79 for Wilkins to advance.
Woo!
Oh, now that's a 360 with just a little authority, folks.
Look how smooth he is with it, though.
So effortlessly, Steve.
You get what exactly. You get what I'm saying? He makes it look like he's doing this every other day, bro. And he probably is at practice, at training. You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine some of the shit these two dudes were doing at practice? Can you imagine some of the shit these dudes were up to at practice, bro? God damn.
You know, he just kind of walks his way in and then suddenly
Chicago Stadium, the Slam Dunk Championship semifinalists now will be Dominique Wilkins, Michael Jordan, Clyde Drexler, and Otis Smith from the Warriors.
Yo, Otis was underrated as shit. Yo, Otis was underrated, but he posterized motherfuckers, bro. For real.
This round, 3 dunks for each competitor.
Well, Jordan got out of the gate last time with something special, and he wants to do the same as we start this round.
He's measuring off the free throw line.
You know what he gonna do.
Said he thinks
You know what he gonna do.
Be a 360 from the free throw line.
Okay, it's T-10 and counting to liftoff.
And counting to liftoff.
Oh, they're on their feet at the stadium already.
Yeah.
This is reminiscent of the ABA dunking championship and Julius Erving many years ago.
Mission control, ready for launch.
Oh, stop playing with this man.
Dominique to his feet.
Stop playing with this man.
Says he likes to dribble the ball when he does a dunk, as opposed to just running with it, because he thinks that's really part of the rhythm and part of the game, and he should do that.
Of course it is. I'm not a big fan of dudes that into dunk contests. I don't care if it's just a dunk contest. It's a basketball. You're supposed to dribble it. I feel like that should have been a part. That should be a part of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like the whole. Like, you should still be doing shit by the rules. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because if you can't, I don't know. I just think that that's goofy if you're gonna run up with the ball in your hand and not dribble it. I don't know, but that's my own opinion, yo.
And a 50 for Michael Jordan. His first dunk of the semifinal round.
Well, Jordan just taking his time, it appears, and I think this is what helps him. He accelerates right.
I've seen him pull that dunk off. I've seen him pull that dunk off half a dozen times, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen it in the highlights as well, bro. But this is what I love about highlight reels today. Is, I mean, it was cool watching them when, you know, live when I was a kid. Basketball was one of the only American sports that we actually got live on our television all the way here in New Zealand. You know, ESPN. But basketball was one of the only sports from America that we got to watch live. And for real though, like, it was cool watching Jordan, but people forget that he missed. People forget that he didn't do, you know, he didn't posterize people every game. And he didn't win every match. So I love watching compilation highlights, bro. Because it just, you know what I mean? It's just full of hype. It's all hype. I love it.
Still, that's tough to beat.
There you see him coming at you as gets ready for launch.
He gets ready for launch.
The tongue out, a flare with the legs and the palm, and throw it through.
Damon.
Very nice, Michael.
Little clutch with the right arm as he goes down the first 50 that's been awarded today. And next comes Otis Smith, the 6'5" guard forward.
What up,
from
Otis?
Golden State. All-Star Saturday, along with Rick Barry, Steve Jones. This is Bob Neal. Oh, mercy.
Damn.
This is Bob Neal.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that dunk. I seen that one.
He didn't go anywhere but from 15 feet in, but it seemed to be just as impressive, again, because he brought it down real low and then just powered it home.
He has so much power. Now just look at this explosiveness as he takes off right in front of him, the complete 360 wheeler-dealer through for a
49. So for its time, I definitely would have given that a 49. For its time. And you gotta remember, we've seen this done a million times since then, but at that time, 1988, stop playing, bro. 1988, that was the coolest shit you saw. You know what I mean? All these dunks that you're watching now, I know a lot of you young dudes will be sitting there going, oh, man, that ain't that great. LeBron can do that. LeBron can do that. I'm sick of hearing that shit. LeBron can do that. Yeah, I love LeBron, bro. He's fire, bro. Motherfucker, stop playing. Stop kidding me. For its time, the shit was fire, bro. The shit was off the chain.
49. So it's been Jordan with a 50. Wilkins with a 49, Drexler with a 45. There are 3 dunks in this semifinal round.
You think the judges might be thinking they might not be
That's
able to
a
get
lot
out
of numbers,
Jordan
right?
doesn't win this thing. That was a tremendous effort by Dominique Wilkins.
Why do you think I picked Michael Jordan earlier? I grew up not far from Chicago Stadium. We got to call him.
You already know, because you already know what time it
For
is.
Dominique Wilkins. He's not real happy with that. He would like, of course, to have had a 50. He said he's on a mission to prove he's among the elite of the NBA. I would agree.
Oh, bro, the fact that you're even, bro, the fact that you know that it's you four that are in at this point of the competition, the contest, bro, the 4 of you that are in here are obviously among the elite. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here competing. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you know how many people play in the NBA? No, you can't even count. I can't even count. I'm not even going to try and count how many people actually play in the NBA. The fact that there's only 4 of you up on this motherfucker, my G, my G, you're amongst the elite, bro.
I don't think he needs. He said he's on a mission to prove he's among the elite of the NBA. I
think you're done,
agree.
man.
I don't think he needs a mission.
I'd like to know who didn't give him a 10 on that one, Dominique. That's what I'd like to know.
Now, Michael Jordan with the second of his 3 dunks in the semifinals.
Ooh, supply with him. Oh shit! Yo. look at Dominique's face. Look at Dominique's face. He's like, fuck. He did what I did, but he did it better. What the fuck? He added something else to that shit.
It's nothing new, but again, it's spectacular and it's front of the home crowd.
Big facts.
Well, that's what I call the Chinese Superman dunk, because he kind of flies a little sideways there. He got a little slant to the shot. There he goes. Now he leans in, fires it through with the extension of the arm, and he only got a 48.
That was far.
So
That was
obviously
far.
the judges are pretty tough this year.
They're tough. And
That was far.
relatively
Yo,
consistent.
I didn't see it I didn't see it like, you know, when I watched it the first time, I didn't realize that, you know, I mean, I didn't see it properly because my camera was in the way, but I would have given that a 48 too, bro. You know, and you gotta remember all these fans in the crowd, bro. Just like he was saying, you expect Jordan to do a 10. You gotta remember, a lot of the fans will subconsciously think every dunk's a 10 just because they're die-hard Jordan fans. You know what I mean? They expect the judge to think the exact same way, kind of shit.
Thus far, compared to his 50, that might be a 48. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I expect.
Well,
Yeah,
when you look at
that's
it
right.
again, and this is the one that got everybody juiced up a year ago, it looks just as good and looks like a 50 to me.
It sure does, Steve. I tell you.
Now, that's the one he calls the kiss the rim, because he takes his face right up to the rim, ducks it under, and then windmills. He said
Yeah, a couple
previous to this
people
that
have
he's
actually
gonna
kissed
add
the
a
rim.
twist to that dunk for the competition today. Let's see if he advances. He
A
was
couple
disappointed
people
the
actually
judge
have
gave him
kissed that
49
rim,
on his
bro.
first dunk.
Here's a 3.
Ooh,
What a
smooth
great
with
shot
it.
from the lunar cam, too. That's right, that camera right above the rim.
Smooth with it, bro.
Well, the heat is on, Rick. With that one, the judges are going to have to respond with a good score.
Yeah.
Look at the Luma cam
Shit,
up
yeah.
top, and that ought to give us a real good view of just how tough and powerful Dominique Wilkins is.
47. Oh, he got a 47. He's not going to be happy with that score. 49 the
Who
first,
the
47
fuck?
on this one.
Who the fuck's on the
Disagree.
panel?
Well, now I tell you, see, he put a little flare after he put the dunk through, but when he went up,
Who the
makes
fuck
spin,
is on the
goes up
panel,
nice and
bro?
straight, holds it on his hair, didn't do anything spectacular with the arms. He didn't put as much flair as he normally does into his dunk, Steve. So I would think that score was more indicative of what he had performed as opposed to the last one, which he deserved the 50 on.
Well,
So
that's going to put him into the championship round with Jordan.
they got one more
all right.
dunk. Well, he's got to make sure he just makes the next one. I think the other competitors have basically almost eliminated themselves. Unless Dominique were to miss 2 of them, he should go in. Same with Michael.
Jordan has 98 points, Wilkins 96, Drexler 87, Smith 67, virtually eliminated.
Oh, and there's a miss, but Jordan will get a chance to replace it.
But he has got to be careful now because
Even if he got that, I would have given that a 46, bro. Even if he got that, you know what I mean? Because, especially at this time, 1988, you got to remember Jordan played for a couple of years by now. You got to remember that we seen him do shit like that in game. So I mean, you can't expect something a little bit more technical than that, especially when you've seen him do in-game dunks that are better. You know what I'm saying?
the dunk. Otherwise, the maximum he gets is 25, and that could be costly. That could make the situation resulting in one of the other players to sneak past him.
This might open the door for Drexler.
You can't just sneak past Jordan. Sneaking ain't enough. Especially if he's got another attempt or whatever. You know what I mean? You can't just sneak past Jordan and be like, yes. Like, hell no. If you... Come on, bro. He's the type of dude that you gotta be well ahead of just to be comfortable and kick back and be like, yo, I'm cool. You know what I mean? I'm cool now. Kind of shit.
I think Smith would have to come up with something awful powerful.
But I don't think that's a 10, my dude. Just my own opinion.
Well, it was a semi-final round. They got 3 dunks each.
That was the same dunk he had just missed, and he made a slight adjustment, and you get a look high above.
That's fire,
he
bro.
to throw his arm down into. He was making sure.
That's fire, bro.
Watch the right hand now. Up high. His
damn. Nah, that's a damn. I remember that dunk now, but I never saw it from that other angle. I've only seen this angle. And yeah, bro, nah, I'd give that a 9.5.
Now watch him.
10. I forgot it's the one where he put his elbow and he put his whole arm in. I forgot about that, bro. It's a 10. The judges, I think they, I'm pretty sure they scored it too.
Now I tell you, I think 47 is a tough score. That was a very.
Was it 47?
Dunk. I think the judges might be
affected
by the fact he missed, but they're not supposed to be. 145 is his total for the 3 dunks.
He had his whole arm in there, Rick.
He did.
Yeah, his whole arm in
there. He
there.
had to duck his head out of the way of the rim. And that's
elbow
the
style.
twist he was talking about, putting on that kiss the rim. In other words, take his head.
He could have cut his arm off, basically, and dunked it with his elbow, kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Into this, his 3rd dunk of the semifinal round.
Ooh.
Needs a 49 to tie Jordan.
Started in front and finished on the other side.
Yeah, I know.
The judges like it, if that's enough to push him past Drexler.
I think he was just making sure that he got a good enough score to make it into the finals. He really was in a good position. Here you see him bring it up. And again, the double clutch down, back up, and over and through. And this is, again, the flair that he has. As he goes up, he's high, all the way back down on the clutch.
Hey, and you got to remember that if you are ahead of, if you can guarantee, if you're nearly guaranteed a spot in the finals, right? If you're nearly guaranteed a spot in the finals, and you've only got a few dunks left, and you've still got a few dunks left, I mean, and you still, you don't want to use those 3 dunks to do your best shit, because you've still got to go to the finals with this dude, and you got to save that shit. So you just do what you got to do just to get through. If you're already ahead, you know what I mean? Yo.
Past the basket and then brings it back for the 2-hander over the head. Not your routine 2-hand over the hand dunk shot. A little more flair. He does get a 47 to give him 143 for the semifinal round. So the 2 finalists will be previous champions. The defending champion Michael Jordan with 145 points in the semifinal round, and Dominique Wilkins with 143 points in the semifinals. And this is what the crowd's been waiting for. The championship round. There will be a coin flip to determine who goes first.
What's up? What's up?
My pick.
It's too late. It's too late. Well, at least my pick is still in there. So Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins. This could be good. I wonder if they've saved anything for the championship round.
Who the hell would pick? Yo, I would never. I know Clyde Drexler got a hang time, bro. I knew this, bro. Come on. But who the hell is gonna pick Clyde? What the fuck? Over Jordan.
I think that if if Dominique's going to have a chance to beat Michael, he's going to have to get some kind of a running, floating type of a shot as opposed to just a strict power move. Here's the slam dunk championship.
I already know what he's going to do.
Dominique Wilkins. And I ask you fellas if you thought Jordan should let him go first or not.
Well, I think that Jordan probably did the right thing. He's going to put the pressure on Wilkins.
Facts. Obviously,
and Dominique is going to give a little.
If it's a competition like a show and tell, then obviously you want them to go first, right? Because it gives you something like you know what you got to do. You know what I mean? Where shit.
Running
you know what I'm saying?
Start to this one. Not much though.
God damn! You see how high that nigga was.
above the rim.
Out in front.
Damn.
I think that's the key, as well as the height, how far out in front he caught it when he's able to hammer it home. And again, he makes it look like it's routine, but watch, look how far away he is. That's a great start for Dominique.
It looked still going up when he caught it. Right, and he stayed up for so long, took off from just inside the bottom of that circle, and was able to throw it through with authority as he tossed it up from the top of the key. We'll watch one more time. Here he is from the top of the key, the perfect toss, the perfect timing, and look at he stay up, and throws it through with power.
And the perfect score of 50 on that dunk from Dominique Wilkins.
Remember, at the time, that's crazy, bro. It's still crazy now, but at that time, yo, can you imagine this shit in the 80s you're watching this shit? In the 80s you're watching this shit? Come on, bro.
Now the defending champion.
Well, now Jordan does have his first taste of pressure in the slam dunk competition.
I'm predicting a 50 on that.
I don't know, though.
50 on that one, Steve. That was impressive. That time he did the two-hander double clutch as he did
49
to kiss the rim type of
49
dunk he done before.
50.
Well, we're still even as Jordan goes up and takes it way down and then hammers it home over the top. And you'll see from way up high just how difficult it is. And we'll see the Dominique Wilkins reaction.
He looks like a heavyweight fighter who's just taken a roundhouse right, and now he's going to set to throw another one. So that's the second 50 of the day for Michael Jordan, but remember the scores from previous rounds don't advance. This is the championship. Dominique Wilkins and Michael Jordan.
God damn, he can flip.
That rattled the floor.
Like 45 being shot someplace, that one exploded at the bottom of the net.
And that even has the Chicago fans humming because the power
Damn.
that Dominique has.
Like, yeah, that's what I was going to say. You hearing him throw these dunks down, bro. Like, damn. The only reason I gave Jordan's run a 49 before was because we're seeing two similar dunks exactly the same. Like, well, similar dunks, you know what I mean? But I don't know, I don't argue with the 50 neither, you know what I'm saying?
Power than any dunker that I've seen play this game, with the creativity also going along with it. Here he comes up in the air. Look at the legs, look at the arms, the windmill, and power also going along with it. Here he comes up in the air. Look at the legs.
Damn! Look at this nigga.
Look at the arms, the windmill, and power. He almost lost it. Let's check the judges out after he hit that one.
Ooh, they were impressed enough to give him a 50, his second 50 in the 3-dunk championship competition. There is a dunk-off in case there's a tie, a sudden dunk.
You know what he's telling Greg Anderson? Yeah, that'll get some heat on him now. We're gonna see what the judges will do now.
Jordan for his second, got a 50 on the first. Oh, look what's going through his mind. He said earlier, sometimes he doesn't decide until he's in the air.
Woo!
Looked like a figure 8 with the double clutch.
God damn.
Much like a heavyweight champion.
Yo, shit. If I saw that shit live in 1988, my G, god damn, I'm out of my seat. I'm falling over backwards, bro, already. God damn, that was fly as fuck. Stop playing with this dude.
Trading big, heavy right.
Look at this shit.
Jordan took a long time to think about this, knowing he had to get the judges' attention.
Oh, what? Nah, bro, that was definitely a 50, bro. What are you playing for?
Evan was awarded on that dunk.
Oh, there's no way.
Some great creativity.
There's no way it's a 47. Are you kidding me?
Was awarded on that dunk.
Wow.
Oh,
bro.
that is some great creativity, and you notice he's going with
Wow,
the two-hander,
bro.
Steve, to get a little more power as we watch the reaction of Dominique Wilkins as Michael went in for the dunk, and he just waits to see what the score is. There's another look at that dunk. Now watch when he takes off. Look at the way he moves the ball from the right down low to the left, two hands, and throws it through with authority.
These judges are going to need the National Guard to get out of Chicago Stadium.
I'm gonna need the National Guard.
Well, Dominique only needs to come up with a great dunk here. If he gets a 49 or a 48, 49 he can't lose, or 48. I guarantee you he will not get 50 on this dunk.
Nah.
Guaranteed.
A two-handed windmill, and the judges are going through it. Their entire lives are flashing in front of their eyes.
47, Michael gets a 50, and it's a dunk off.
Well, we watched Dominique Wilkins come in and again with the power and authority low with two hands.
And the judges have awarded Dominique Wilkins a 45.
That's incredible.
Could we call it a make good?
I would have given him a 46. Maybe a 47, but I would have given him a 46.
I mean, that's a two-hand windmill with authority from the sideline. Let's watch this one again. Here he comes, takes off, two hands up, down, around, and through with two hands.
Now for Michael Jordan. Here's the story. Wilkins finishes with 145. Michael
With the little
Jordan
shimmy afterwards. With the little shimmy.
A 49 to win.
Hey, you don't think the crowd has some influence on the...
We already know what he does here, right? Because I've seen this a million times. But yo, I've never seen this build up. I've never seen it all in its entirety. You know what I mean? That's the first time I've watched the whole thing in its entirety.
But again, creativity and imagination is the key. Plus, he's got to make the dunk.
He needs a 48 to tie, a 49 to win. The defending slam dunk champion, Michael Jordan. If he were to win this, he'd be the only two-time winner in the 4-year slam dunk competition. Larry Nance won it, Dominique, Spud Webb, Jordan, and Michael is...
Yo, remember how small Spud was? Might need to react to that one too.
Larry Nance won it, Dominique, Spud Webb, Jordan, and Michael is backing all the way to the middle of the backcourt. Now he's going to the baseline.
If he could somehow do some sort of spin on the way to the hoop, Rick, I think that would almost ensure it for him coming this far away.
All he needs to do is make it from the free throw line like he did before, and he'll win.
And he misses. He does get a replacement. He does get a replacement.
Now let's see if the miss influences the judges, even if he pulls it off, because he took off a little further inside.
I didn't know he missed.
His legs may be getting...
Bart, I didn't know that he had missed before. I didn't even know that. As much as I've seen this dunk, I didn't realize he'd missed. I didn't realize this was his final to second attempt. Yo.
He's a bit tired. He's had to do a lot of jumping here this afternoon.
Yo.
It's a 48 to tie Dominique Wilkins. A 49 would win for the second year in a row. The fans are all on their feet, or most of them are anyway.
Now, the only way that he's going to lose this competition is if he misses this dunk.
Well, the crowd lets you know what they think of it. Now we will wait for the judges. A 48 ties, a 49 wins.
Michael Jordan score 50.
Hey, Spud.
Michael Jordan score 50.
They gave him a 50. They gave Jordan a 50.
And you're done.
He defends his
And you're
championship.
done.
And he took off further inside than he did the last time, but it's still a spectacular dunk and certainly deserving of the high score that he received, Steve. But Dominique Wilkins got the short end of a very impressive dunk.
Consistent judging all day until the last two dunks prior to this, the 47 and the 45.
A note was passed down to the judges.
This is Chicago.
The home fan advantage, I think, worked in favor. There's Dominique watching that last dunk.
Well, it's like figure skating or any kind of gymnastics, any kind of sports where judging comes into play.
Your boy wasn't feeling that one. Your boy wasn't feeling that
There will be
one.
those who believe that Dominique Wilkins had the most spectacular performance today. Smiling Michael Jordan, he defended the 1987 championship title he held by defeating Dominique Wilkins in the championship round, and the fans loved it here at Chicago Stadium, but there are going to be arguments all day long. Jordan on the day had 3 50s, 148, and 4 47s. Now, they're not cumulative scores, but he had a great day dunking the basketball.
Back to All-Star Saturday.
Yeah, he did.
It's been a dramatic afternoon. Michael.
Yeah, he did. Bruh, that was dope. Now, I remember that dunk. But I never watched that contest in its entirety, you know what I mean? So, yo, that's dope to see that. I didn't realize he missed the one before that, which was pretty cool. Hey, yo, thanks for tapping in, everyone, bro. That was a dope video. Hey, look, I appreciate all the support, bro. Keep running the numbers up on these videos, bro. You'll see a sports playlist pop up in a second. Make sure you tap on that, run the numbers up on that shit there. Drop your requests in the comment section. Get at me on Instagram, Facebook. The link's in the description box, alright? And y'all know what the HOODROK Entertainment at, bro. Stay safe, stay dangerous. We out. Peace.